In the light of Venus, I dove into the darkness to witness myself. I found jagged edges in need of sanding. When I polished them, they started to shine. I placed the primordial diamonds in my pocket and smiled. In the light of Venus, I climbed to the top of Cow's Mountain and looked out over the frontier. Mist wafted over rolling green hills, while the sun tickled his peaks and hid from her valleys. In the light of Venus, I saw butterflies dancing in the wind, with wings fluttering in fiery playfulness, charging at each other and then banking east together in perfect formation. They're flying towards a dark valley, staying synchronized with equal parts sophistication and simplicity. Their sapphire and cerulean wings glisten as they approach a peak and cross over into the light of the sun. Stories behind the poems. I began this journey of creating poems on my birthday in 2019. I made a commitment with my friend Venetia to write a poem a day for 100 days. She had done many 100-day challenges in the creative space, and I had always wanted to do one with her, so I asked if she would want to embark on this journey with me, and she said yes. This poem probably was written 2 weeks to 4 weeks once I had started the process, and I titled it In the Light of Venus because the quality of the poems that I was creating had greatly improved, and I attributed it to my devotion to the process, and I attributed that to my inspiration from Venetia. This time in my life was very much about healing and rebirth, so I was doing a lot of inward work to discover the next version of me. I often did morning practices, which included meditation and yoga. And this particular morning, it involved me driving out to Cow's Mountain, which is the tallest mountain in San Diego, and hiking up to the top to experience the sunrise. When I got up there, I had that elated feeling of connection with self and connection with all that is, and the scene I described literally took place. There were butterflies that came flying past my face. They were playfully dancing. They flew out across the frontier, and I took out my phone and composed this poem on the spot, describing what I was experiencing, both internally and externally. The stagnancy of my sadness. The stagnancy of my sadness invites me to surrender the habitual indulgence of my pride, anger, and fear. I clear away the debris that blocks me from peace, love, joy, and harmony. Success seduces me with the promise of solutions, but there is no end that denotes a resolute conclusion. Life is a continuous exploration of the multidimensional now. To be divinity embodied the what, meditation and yoga the how. Buried within is God's eternal, unconditionally loving presence. As I venture beyond ego, I discover the treasure of my indestructible cosmic essence. Chinese finger cuffs. The Chinese fingers cuffs snapped and I finally broke free. I realized step 2 comes before step 3. Loving you comes after loving me. The first step is remembering that I am one with God, that I actualize this truth with deed, word, and thought, that I don't need a specific relationship to cultivate me, but also that, without a reflection, there's nothing to see. It is up to me to embody my soul. It is up to me to choose to feel whole. What a dance we have tried to control. Let's let go to spin free and embody life's only goal. Swirling Angels. Uriel and Michael swirling in the mist, protecting my orbit with ferocity, giggling gleefully as they shout and twist, accelerating my ascension with great velocity. I am a chosen one, as I choose myself. Yeshua and Babaji make the same choice unceasingly, to expand upon their inner health. The direction is always inwards. Trusting and investing in self ripens your spirit like sweet grapes in a California vineyard. Elevated consciousness, the greatest wealth. Stories behind the poems. When I was going to a lot of festivals in the California scene, I went to one festival in particular that was very transformative. It was called Bliss Camp, and there I met the Master of Ceremonies, Kite and The Rock. You may know her now as the author of the international bestseller, The Sophia Code. At that time, she hadn't written that book yet. I believe she was in process of writing it. But as the success of that work shows, she is an incredibly powerful and insightful being. I had never experienced a being that commanded so much power with her presence, and I was blown away by the way she held space for everybody throughout the festival. I sought her out to get a reading, which she was offering to different people at various times throughout the festival, and she ended up not being available. And when I ran into her later, she was having a moment and needed some support, so I in turn held space for her while she gathered herself. While she gathered herself, she looked at me and said, "You have some of the most healing energy I've ever experienced. You're a living angel, and I would be happy to give you a reading another time." At that later reading, she told me that she didn't just mean I was an angel in a metaphorical sense, but that I was an avatar for Archangel Uriel. She also said that my spiritual lineage was ready to be refreshed, and Yeshua and Babaji were now willing to be my mentors and guides, and would I accept them? I said yes. And it turns out that later that night, Yeshua, also known as Jesus, came to me in my dreams. And during that dream, he placed his hand on my heart, and it felt like I was being electrocuted by this very powerful energy. And I would say that was definitely an inflection point on my spiritual path. Life's not easy. Life's not easy, but it's incredibly simple. You find the wave when you tune into tempo. The vibration is smooth, steady, and slow. Trust the rhythm of life. Release. Let go. The key to the next dimension. The key to unlocking the next dimension is within me. I'm dancing delightfully through the door to higher consciousness with discipline, devotion, and consistency. The gift of the present now reveals to me dead-end temptations that distract me. I choose now and in every moment to be my radiant self, shining like the blazing sun over the endless sea, unconditionally loving and eternally free. Ubuntu. You've been playing small, hiding, avoiding what you know to be true. And yet you act as if God's been hiding from you. The time has come to stand tall, to elevate, to see it all the way through. Look within to recall, to integrate, to embody Ubuntu. Freedom awaits you now. You can rise above this demented zoo. Your family, ancestors, and spirit guides are all here to support you. Stories behind the poems. You may have done a 23andMe or something like that to discover your ancestry. I did that and discovered my people were from West Africa and they spoke Ubuntu. I'd always been a really big fan of Ladysmith Black Mambazo, who are most well known for singing backup on Paul Simon's album Graceland. Since I was so drawn to them, I ended up listening to many of their albums, some of which are sung in English and some of which are sung in their native tongue, Bantu. And I always felt such a profound connection to them, and I didn't know why. And I did not discover why until I got my 23andMe back and found out that that's where my people come from. So this poem was a reclamation of that aspect of myself and a statement of intention to embody my ancestors' lineage with pride, joy, and consciousness. Sacred silence. Today is a day to rejoice, as I'm learning to love silence more than I like noise. As much as I love expansion, I'm learning to embrace contraction. My preference is now Vedic meditation, instead of dancing with distraction. In your eyes, I feel immense satisfaction, because I recognize you are a light refraction, a divine mirror showing me my greatest wealth, the beauty of my immortal, divine, reflected self. Stories behind the poems. When I moved to LA, a friend sent me a podcast about a meditation teacher named Light that she thought I should connect with. He happened to be from Atlanta, which is where I was from, and he was also an African American who moved out to the West Coast in search of higher consciousness. It wasn't until about a year later when I connected with someone else who practiced Vedic meditation and was inspired by their presence that I actually went to one of their workshops and learned how to meditate from Light. I had tried different types of meditation throughout parts of my life, but none of them had ever stuck for very long. However, there is something about the way Light taught this style of meditation. I think it was both the style and his presence that made it stick, and to this day, I haven't missed a day of meditation 2 years later. Vedic meditation has been the foundation of my transformation over the last couple of years into a wiser, more grounded, more kind and compassionate version of myself. And I'm excited to see how the journey will continue as I expand my meditation path. Puzzle piece. Peace is perceiving the perfection in all things. Joy is gratitude embodied. Love replaces perception with vision. Reason elevates lust to passion. Acceptance is free from inner resistance. Willingness welcomes all expressions of life. When your pride is subject to obliteration, from your ego's annihilation, your journey has just begun. Surrender. I surrender my selfishness so that myself can lead the way. In the darkness of the night, the moon washes away the day. The stars emit beams of light till the sun illuminates the sky. I watch the rapturous dance of bountiful butterflies. Transient radiant rainbows capture cosmic essence. Fleeting phenomena covering unchanging loving presence. In gratitude, I give thanks that I get to be a mighty wave rising as a unique expression of eternity. The speed of nature. It isn't love till you know someone's scars. There may be sparks and stars. We feel ready to bust. But we know lust is just sex without trust. There's no rush. I'm here. I'm not in a hurry. No expectations. Pure presence. Time will assuage all our worries. Our love grows at the pace of a Northern California redwood tree, laying our hearts bare to reveal wounds, but not too soon. We patiently share our souls, hopes, dreams, and goals, while we lie in a field staring up at the moon. There's no rush, is what I keep saying. Let's stay focused on God, purpose, and playing. Whatever comes to be, will be. We'll always be friends. I'm there for you, and you're there for me. God is love. God is love. Love is giving. The purpose of living is to live and love like royalty. We share the kingdom of God by simply being. Love is communicated by vibration and frequency. Because frequently, words get in the way of clear spiritual seeing. Love the energy, release the manifestation. The truest proclamation of deep understanding lies in the ability to articulate simplicity with a smile, with a dance, acknowledging sweet synchronicity with all that we see, asking in every moment, what gift is being brought to me? The Kite and the Rock. Beauty lies next to wisdom in a familiar embrace. Old lovers who have danced through countless lifetimes. Wisdom is the rock, beauty is the kite. Beauty sways in the wind, twirling in the elements as lightning strikes, removing layers from her face. Wisdom burrows into Gaia, breathing in and out, keeping a slow, steady pace. Meeting all beauty's dimensions with a warm smile, he says, I love you like this too. I'm so grateful to witness this expression of you. Every day you become more beautiful, boo. You become more you. Inner jewels. Right now, I breathe deep. Today, I move slow. I relax and slowly re-enter the flow. There's nowhere to get to and no need to rush. The jewels of my inner journey balance my wanderlust. With my roots in the soil, I grow towards the sky. My spirit soars breezily as it learns to take flight. Heart-centered living. Eternal life or unending strife. The choice is yours to make. The path to freedom begins when you focus on what you can give instead of what you can take. The Jubilation of Self-Realization. With great jubilation, I revise the path of this incarnation. With crystalline clarity, I devote myself to joyous integrity by identifying the energy I leak and carefully choosing the words I speak into existence. Into existence, intention blooms into action. This self-realization produces heartfelt satisfaction of soul longings made manifest through consistency of connective practice. Space is carved out for inspiration to flow freely in ever-widening swaths of serendipity. Made in the image of our Creator, I ignite my divinity now, not later. True love aligns. Today, true love aligns because we're in a field beyond time, we're outside of mind. A fresh start in the heart's dimension, fantastically free, nothing to tear us apart. No separation, just sweet sensation. Succumbing to temptation, we surrender. Remember, blue days in December, thawed out by elation and transcendent splendor. Seasons change. Now spring is here. We're miles apart, but I feel you near. Souls intertwined in an eternal dance, a cosmically created operatic prance. Our flame of friendship ignites into communion with a touch of romance. Cerebellum's cage. How quickly we forget the lessons of our lives, the trappings of our minds, the things that keep us blind. So let us not forget the calling of our souls, the things that make us whole. Union with Spirit, our only goal. The time for truth is now. Devotion to God, the how. One with the eternal Tao. Devotion to God, the how. Awaken with grace. The love you gave so tenderly suited me splendidly. It awoke my heart and unlocked the door to my cage. Once free, I sprang forth joyfully, out of a sea of misery, into the start of a new phase. Thank you for waiting patiently. I finally released the shame and the rage. I started a new chapter by accepting what is, and gracefully turning the page. Pure presence. Inspired by the beauty of the breath, I immortalize my essence, eternal being awakened by reverent atonement. The point where spirit meets matter is also known as the present moment. Illusions. Be conscious of the illusion of power, while the ones that pull the strings sit hidden away in jewel-encrusted towers. It's the illusion of choice that has everyone bemused. Until you see reality for what it really is, you will stay confused. Deeper realities exist inside yourself. It's up to you to find them. Meditation unlocks tremendous wealth. Devotion will keep you shining. Freedom lies within your reach if true liberation is what you seek. The meek will rise as the greedy fall. Heart-centered living gracefully awakens us all. Fault line. Pain is your teacher. Pain is your friend. Pain shows you where your healing needs to begin. Heartbreak is a gift. Heartbreak helps you grow. You end heartbreak by remembering the things you already know. For love does not contain pain. That is jealousy, expectation, and need. Love is without limits and is given unconditionally. Surrender your mind, and the days of separation are through. Awaken and recognize everything you need is already within you. Portals and pathways. Pain is a pathway to transformation. Glide through the portal to pure presence. Your purpose is that which brings you at once into ecstatic joy and deep peace at the same time. Fluorescent waves. Suffering catalyzes the transformation. It took you leaving for me to release the fantasy of us. Disillusionment sets me free to embrace reality. This is a complete life. It's up to me to see it. God is buried inside. It's up to me to be it. I realize my self-imposed strife. I remember I am whole. Illumination is balance. Riding waves to my eternal soul. Looking inward provides relief as we tune in to universal frequencies. We now begin to find release, moving from infinity to infinity. Arcturus. Gazing at the stars under a crescent moon, our journey came to an end much too soon. We bent time and spun finite moments into eternity, delightfully devouring delicious delicacies. The chocolate cake was bittersweet as we prepared our hearts to part ways. I imagined the mint tea to be laced with your essence, heating my center from the inside out. I decided no matter where the road led, I would always carry you within me. Stories behind the poem. I had a very transformative twin flame relationship that burned away much of my ego relating and the illusions I had about what a relationship actually was. And rather than tell that story here, I'll direct you to the Indigo Keys album I made with the person I had that relationship with called Journey to Arcturus. It's an 11-song, 33-minute and 33-second journey into the heart of the cosmos and into the human soul. Enjoy. Spirit's Kiss. Truth is truth. There is no need to fear it. God is love. Bliss is soul meeting spirit. Let go. Exhale. There is no way to fail. Stand tall. Rise above. Maintain your devotion to love. Essence. Love has many faces. You experience what you are. Learn to see the essence beneath the surface. ripe fruit. There is an interconnected interplay between dark and light, night and day, rest and play. The dreams your fear once delayed are ripe for the picking today. Balanced conscious choice unlocks guarded gateways to pristine portals and purposeful pathways. Young soul, rise up, stay awake, stay clear, young soul. Treasures await you far richer than silver and gold. Emanations of divinity long to dwell within you, activating your cells and enhancing nature's smells. Can you keep opening despite everything you have to go through? Just as an acorn is reorganized and transmuted to make an oak tree, you will undergo deep metamorphosis to finally be free. Nothing you know now will remain, and yet there's something within that will always be the same. Something that gives life and animates your veins. The one constant in all the change. A new path. I dream about the freckle on the upper left side of your back and the smell of your hair, and envision myself tracing the lines of your body with my fingertips. I still desire to come in contact with your flesh, but now I relish the energy of your heart and connecting to your mind in our telepathic tango. The elation I feel is spiritual, elevation beyond the physical. The multi-tiered dimensional exploration through planes of existence produces tears of joy as we practice abstinence. Not eternally, because passionate union grounded in God is the molding of heaven and earth, but until the foundation is solid, so as not to repeat mistakes made since birth. Rushing into connection, seeking relief from life's ills, wanting you to be my soma pill, enmeshing my power for unearned thrills. I stand here, clear, beyond patience, with presence to this beautiful unfolding. As this path is one I've never walked before, a journey of truth, respect, true love, and more. Sorrow's sting. Heartbreak is happiness inverted. Your essence is underneath the emptiness. Allow the torrent of tears to wash away grief and fertilize tomorrow's transcendent art. Awaken to the gifts change brings while surrendering the misery of sorrow's sting. Virgin snow. Death is the greatest act of creation. Every rebirth an act of transformation. The old falling away, making space for fresh life today. Every shavasana is a letting go of thoughts formed long ago. We are reborn in fetus, fresh and pure like virgin snow, incandescently illuminated, as above, so below. Let go. Life, what a sweet gift. Some part of me longs to be free. One piece of the whole, out of control, but in tune with the soul and blessed unconditionally. You can graciously give it away, or it can be painfully ripped from you one day. But in the end, you must learn to let go. Trust, breathe out, and remember what you already know. Illumination. Enlightenment is not a completion point. Life is constant change and eternal evolution. Enlightenment is an inflection point, an influx of the infinite light of your inner being into your body, an infusion of subtle energies that lessen the densities of the matter that you call you. Devotion. Descending into happiness feels freeing and fresh. Feet on the ground, body and spirit enmeshed. Despite detachment, flowers glisten in the sun. This new dimension invites me to creativity, play, devotion, and fun. Life is simple. I know this to be true. It's about slowing down, connecting with Source within to channel your truth. Grateful for the opportunity to begin again. Rooted in self, I'm now my own best friend. I honor all reflections of service. For in creative service, I practice divine worship. Rainbow Muse. In the place beyond time, divine mind weaves rhymes. Perfect prose and poetry flows, spoken by the lips of Brahma. From a pregnant silence springs a kaleidoscopic spectrum of vibration, descending in density from ether to matter. Harmony and joy reign until Maya and Avidya stain the multifaceted muse of creation. Immortality regained and order sustained through stillness and silence and meditation. Law of attraction. Fear pulls something towards you. Wanting something pushes it away. Will you practice equanimity as you consciously create your day? Russian roulette. Shiny lights flash as the wheel of samsara spins in playful games of chance. As we explore the gambler's dance, there is extraordinary opportunity to overcome the waves of fear and greed. Stay unattached to outcome to be free. The game is only as serious as you make it out to be. Ambrosia. The irony of rushing to eternity tickles me. What will you do when you get there? Divinity and ubiquity is everything that you seek. And why is it you resist? Where do you head off to when you drift to the dance of the world? Can you release distraction, cultivate joy and satisfaction, embrace the gift of the present and lie in the field of forever, tantalized by the taste of the nectar of apricot ambrosia? Allow the bud of spirit to bloom within your bosom, melting away disillusionment from your days. God's love is here, holding you dear, now and forever. Soul Science. You are magnificent. At once a single nanoparticle and the entire quantum field. A fraction and the whole. Does this ring true when you tune in to the call of your soul? The truth is always there. Cosmic creativity beneath circumstantial despair. Feel the vibrations kickstart your heart as remembrance envelops your being while sliding into a warm bath on a cool autumn evening. A field of jasmine. Rest easy. You've always been free. Feel the love of the grass and the trees while you lie in a field of jasmine. Taste the sweet juice from a peach as you remember you already have that which you seek. The earth, your mother, provides all that you need. The challenges you face seeking love invite you to look within to harvest a cornucopia of connection. Change your choices. Be not a beggar of love. You are the gatekeeper. Claim your self-worth. Embrace your rebirth. Free yourself from invisible chains. Remember and activate full violet flame. Harmony. Cycles end gracefully. New beginnings start playfully, and the whole universe sings along. Infinite joy cultivated internally, harvesting the fruit of life eternally, aligning with nature's silent song. In gratitude, I bow to the gifts grace has given, gifts which have molded me into the man I've become. Something new and ancient within has risen. Surrender, transforming inner cacophony into knowing all is one. Reverence. Orange peels and olive trees, mint tea and verbena leaves. Secret doorways opened with ease, by dropping respectfully to your knees. Gratitude given and connections made. Blessings received and foundations laid for new beginnings and graceful endings. The sun rises and trees sway. Illuminate as you meditate. It's a brand new day. Stories behind the poems. I wrote this poem while I was on a meditation retreat in Morocco. I had learned to meditate the previous fall with light walk-ins, and then this summer I actually was able to go to a retreat in Morocco with a group of people where we were learning an advanced meditation technique called rounding. So all day, all we would do was yoga, meditate, round, eat delicious food, and have wisdom talks. So we were able to be in this beautiful environment and attune our frequency to a different point. And I remember this poem coming through while I was walking through the grounds of the meditation retreat center. And right after it came through, I looked down and I was like, wow, that's really good. Where did that come from? And in that moment, I realized I was clear enough to be a pure channel and that wasn't coming from me. So that was a profound realization on this process. Poppies and lavender. Shine, and let the warmth from your own heart heal your soul. Shine, and let yourself sing without self-consciousness. Shine, and dance yourself free in fields of grass peppered with poppies and lavender. Kneel, and know the answers you seek are waiting on you to stop searching. To be still so they can reveal their mysteries in an eloquent unraveling of wonder. Place your bare feet on the earth to commune with your mother. Breathe in fresh air purified by the trees. Feel the wind tickle the hairs on your neck. There are secrets in the dimensions of the air. Air that carries spiritual current into your body. Your temporary home for your soul's journey through this realm. The lesson is to let go of the destination. To awaken to the truth that which you seek already lives within you, waiting to be activated by your pure presence. When your yearning for yoga with the divine saturates your consciousness, reflections of holy union will rocket forth into your holographic experience, opening your heart to everything spirit brings in your path. Alchemy. To alchemize the gold inside you, consistent conscious cultivation of your spiritual frequency is key. Incrementally increase your base vibration to connect with eternity. Meditate, elevate, integrate. The blueprint to connect you to the field beyond time. Celebrate your awakened state as a joyful reflection of divine mind. Remembrance. Abundance comes from being aligned with Source. Let go of your mind, control, and force. You are already everything you seek. When you remember that truth, you're free. Hungry Ghost. I still believe in joy, but I'm done falling in love. True love is not something that happens to you, but a seed sprouting, shattering illusions, and transforming everything you do. A river rushing, cleansing toxicity and purifying everything in you. Magic erupts when you unexpectedly connect with a soul that reflects your multi-dimensionality. This is certainly special, but it is not love. It'd be more accurate to say metaphysical chemical combustion. It is a spark, a jumpstart to your heart, an oasis in the desert making you feel less alone, but not necessarily love. Be wary of feeding the hungry ghost within you with just anything. Practice patience. Discern if the meal being offered is true nourishment or the newest trendy diet. True love is a choice. It's devotion to hearing someone's true voice, to learning their weaknesses, to holding compassionate space, to honoring their autonomy and not trying to save or fix them. True love is a giving in action, not an empty transaction. True love begins within, in a devotional dance with spiritual friends, moving cyclically towards eternity. So in joy, I choose true love. I choose merging with the stars above. I choose prioritizing my spiritual and physical health and ritualistic deepening of self. Timeless love. You can be in love all the time. It's a choice. People will come and go, but you can keep them in your heart. You can drift into a new planetary orbit and still exist within the same solar system. The heart is infinite, and when you keep it open, you allow yourself to access ever-increasing feelings of joy, bliss, and fulfillment. The Farmer and the Peach. Today I fantasized about being a farmer. The pride of my garden was a precious peach tree. Day by day I sat outside the shade of its leaves, studying the delicate fruit. I named the most vibrant piece after you. My loving gaze accelerated your maturation. My happiness found in placing fresh fertilizer at your roots and watching you dance in joy as the wind stroked the fuzz on your skin. Sometimes I stayed with you all night. I sang songs to you under the moonlight and chanted mantras in the morning at sunrise. I knelt in prayer, witnessing the miracle of life until I fell asleep in the grass under the tree. When I awoke, you were lying gingerly on my chest, so perfectly ripe that you had fallen off of the tree, an offering, ready to be relished. I prayed to spiritualize the blessing and slowly bit into your soft, supple flesh. Your juices ran down my chin as I burrowed my lips into your lusciousness. I wasn't just satiated solely in body, but also in mind and soul. The union between us produce something transcendent, jubilant, and whole. Divine vibrations. Music is the language of the divine, odorless, invisible, and intangible, but omnipresent. Vibrations swirl through the ether, waiting for a receptive vessel. The worthy recipient brings forth worlds for people to dance in, setting the stage for new romance to begin. Allowing the deepest grief, relief. Enveloping tones, replacing the feeling of being alone. A beautiful connective tool. Mysterious, fiery, calming, and cool. Discipline. The castle of your consciousness is illuminated by consistency. Free from sin. Fear not, dear child. There is no such thing as sin. Hell only exists when you try to fill yourself from the outside in. Infinite possibilities are available to you when you let down your walls and honor your truth. Eternity is in the moment. Your joy lights the path back home. Breathe in peace. Breathe out Om. Your heart radiates love and reveres simplicity, practicing presence as life moves towards unrivaled unity. God is unconditional love, always rooting for you to win. Will today be the day you start the journey with no beginning and no end? Distractions. Choose compassion when facing fractures in your mind. Warring factions inventing distraction to keep you from sacred silence. Meditate on the taste of a peach, the purity of snow. Realize the wisdom of surrender, the joy of letting go. Remember the infinite power of your wondrous soul as it recognizes its place in the infinite, ever-expanding whole. Ancient ancestors. What is buried beneath those roots? Memories upon memories. Are we scared to feel the blues? For centuries and centuries? Can we awaken cosmic truth of the multiverse and galaxy? There are things that become true when we can simply be. I remember you. It's good to see you again. How have you been, my old friend? Relax into being. You are the eternal observer. Third eye awakening. Love what is with fervor. The rhythm of flow. There are many roads. Some wander looking for direction. Holographic illusions elicit projection. All paths lead to the pearly gates. Cultivate depth, not speed, and heaven awaits. Options can be taken away, but never your power of choice. Trust your intuition, and your soul will rejoice. Unplug. Freedom means being active on multiple dimensions. Traverse the 3D world and illuminate the imagination. Access ascension with keys found in an inner sanctum, and the possibilities of exploration are boundless. Rise by unplugging from the limiting frequencies that surround us. Spirit's voice within is where we place our trust. Organic food and nature's wisdom will save us. Rejuvenation. Today, I rest. And that is okay. You don't always have to have something profound to say. You tend to the body and allow yourself peace. Release the momentum. Let all movement cease. You begin again when you feel compelled to. If you practice conscious death, life more easily flows through. Keys to awakening. Proceed through a portal of purity to enjoy a pathway of peace. Forego the 5 sense trappings. Your 6th sense lights the avenue of ease. Vibratory currents are illuminated by frequency. Forego the mind to truly be free. Intuition speaks in whispers to your heart. Master the inhalation of breath to make your entire life art. Awaken your soul to the gift of now. Presence is the key. Gratitude, the how. Astrally attuned. Grateful for the healing forgiveness brings. Heart full from the soothing song Spirit sings. The divine rejoices because I create space for attunement. Slowing down to savor the moment's movement. Knowing love is always here. And where there is perfect love, there is no fear. Love's power to heal inspires me to radiate peace, joy, power, and tranquility. Heaven's Gate. You can experience heaven at any time. Because this ocean blue oasis is not based on external circumstances, but rather on internal perception. Smooth sandpaper. The texture of my tears washes away hidden fears as they caress my cheeks and release buried grief. When all emotion has run its course, I fully experience the present, tapping into its source. No projection into the future, nor nostalgia for the past. I am free to exist, at peace at long last. Debt-free. When you're teetering on the edge of expansion, slicing away addiction's constrictive tendrils, what matters is that you slow down, contemplate, be profoundly pensive. If something cost you your peace, it's too expensive. Icarus. As the wax melts from around my anointed feathers, all delusions and stories cease. I pray for perpetual peace. Peace of mind, peace within our hearts, peace to calm our darkest thoughts. It is done, it is done, it is done. Rapid, consistent elevation, fueled by rays of the glistening summer sun. Your child. Dear God, I have so much fear in me. I have been removing distraction, feeling my attraction towards you, but am scared to surrender. It's just your ego, they say, and that may be true, but I need you, Lord. Please take this fear from my heart. Allow me to rest in your love and grace. Show me your face in a way I can receive. I am your child. I release these wild times, these days of supposed fun, these confused incarnations. I am ready to heal. I am ready for what's real. Help me surrender. Help me kneel. Homecoming. It has taken me a while to slow down. to stop the compulsions to do, to embrace being a human being, doing nothing. Sitting here watching the trees sway, their leaves glistening in the sunlight. The rays warm the side of my face. I close my eyes and the corners of my mouth turn up in a smile. The speed of nature teaches us so much. Vibration is the universal language. Consciously curating your frequency gives you the keys to the entire universe. The heart field moves slow and steady, not rushing towards anything and not pushing anything away. Full in and of itself, ready to meet any visitor like an old friend. No matter how many times we leave its house, we can always slow down, breathe deep, and return home again. Pollination. You are a spider, creating home from within, attracting all you need to you. Your journey to sovereignty begins. You are a lotus flower, your lover a honeybee. Release your scented heat, and your king will share their seed. You are a dog with no reservations. You are simple and free, existing only in the present moment. You practice love unconditionally. Lemurian love. I pray for your joy, for your heart to feel whole, for the desires of your body to align with the healing of your soul. In gratitude, I say farewell as you adventure and explore. This chapter concludes, giving way to splendor. We are always connected. Two leaves on a tree. Radiant raspberry redwoods, whose roots run deep. Thank you for the reflections. Your heart is pure tropical water, clear as quartz crystal and strong like a spider's web, delicate and ornate. Thank you for helping me remember that salvation lies in showing up for service. A new start. Sitting in silence is quality time with the sublime. Asana inhabits the body, freeing us from the mind. Combine them for a timeless experience of the divine, for in ultimate reality, there is no time. Practice presence while brushing your teeth. You have the power to give yourself relief. You are your own healer, your own guru, your own best friend. Every moment in life is a chance to begin again. The universe chose us. The ocean sways in harmonious waves as we celebrate this beautiful day. Gently kissed by the sun's rays, we sing and dance and laugh and play. As we connect within, returning home, we know in our hearts that we're never alone. We pause to remember that we are blessed. We inhale ease and exhale stress. We birth the new earth with peace, love, joy, and trust. The time is now. The universe chose us. Medjool dates. The stem of a lilac, the tangerine sky. Everything radiates beauty when viewed through clear eyes. The sweetness of a date, the healing essence of a rose, an apricot-infused tea unravel my woes. Primed to spin freely, I embrace what's here now. I surrender completely. To the divine within, I bow. My spirit rejoices with new excitement to live. I release thoughts of future fulfillment and focus on what I can give. Twin flame. Everything aligns in perfect rhyme when you surrender to the field beyond time, to the divinity beyond mind, as the secret serpent slithers up your spine. Insecurities and fears melt away when she truly sees you and you embrace. It began from within, the healing that you feel, because at the deepest level, relationship with self is the only thing that's real. She is a reflection of the love you found inside. Keep burrowing inward as outwardly you become more alive. You're primed to share your gifts. The fruits you've cultivated are ripe. Realize the ancient Arcturian myth. You are an intergalactic warrior of light. Conscious creator. Life is happening to you. You are a victim. life is happening for you. You are awakening. Life is happening through you. You are in communion. Blanket of light. The warmth of the sun's rays caress my soul like an exquisite lover. The hum of car engines as they shuffle by, peppered by the tooting of horns. The symphony of sensation paints an operatic backdrop for the dance of two golden butterflies frolicking in the sunlight. Succulents stand sturdy beneath their flight. The leaves of baby palm trees rustle as the wind whistles by. In my heart and mind, I know I finally see with clear eyes. I am blessed, kissed by the lips of God, at one with the cosmos, with a playful nod to illusory facade. Free to rest in the self, free to break free, free to walk the heart's path eternally. Celestial Captain. Through the ups and downs, I know that I am blessed. Heavenly frequencies speak to me, elevating me above worldly stress. Angels whisper their siren songs as I float through astral realms, returning integrated, resistance obliterated, as my soul takes the helm. The Cosmic Ray. Fear is nothing more than shallow breath. Inhale deep to your core. Let the breath massage your pelvic floor, and what's right will erase what's left. Trust is a muscle you can develop. Saturate your consciousness in holy text, and spirit will envelop your entire being. Love is the emanation that transforms. Align with the cosmic ray to be reborn. In childlike play, you hide and seek. On this magical day, your soul is free. Balance beam. If we're only here for a flash, and every day is a gift, let us live in joy and sorrow, without thought of tomorrow. No, that doesn't mean there isn't morality, because that mentality produces imbalance in the moment. And the balance moment is the way to deeper levels of ease and play. Past wind and swirl and illusory curls, heading nowhere but here and now. And the rhythm of the heart is the how, the answer to all questions, the final frontier, nothing less than peace. Rebirth. Rivers run deep. Oceans bleed blue. Acorns hatch trees. Soft morning dew. Blazing hot ice. Wet healing ground. Shanti, Shanti, Om. Cosmically vibrating sound. The womb. There is no goal. The soul is leading you home with its invisible glow, to a place even sweeter than the scent of her hair as she rested her head on your chest while you lay in bed the first night you moved in together. Dreaming of family, she guided you to relax and to release, producing progeny with passion. Home is a direction, not a place or destination. Your soul is lighting the way to a feeling more familiar than sitting in the living room watching football while the scent of Granny's collard greens waft into your nostrils on Thanksgiving Day. Home is the now, the how, the womb of transformation. Om is the primordial vibration of creation. Chant it as mantra. Feel its reverberation. Astral aviation. When inward experience outweighs external appearance, you will transform and fly. A bird humming here and there, spreading joy everywhere. Steady like heat from the sun. Above the clouds, your spirit soars. You spread good tidings and open doors to higher pathways of prismatic light. The air is clear at this rarefied height. Sacred ground. Forgiveness is the fertilizer that repairs soil made barren by bitterness, anger, and judgment. Invite the cooling waters of peace to refresh your soul and end all duality. There is no you, there is no me. Complete clarity sees the reflections on the screen. Know that the ultimate goal of being made whole comes in complete surrender to God. After your time to dance and play in these realms is complete, you will return to your essence to rest and bliss. Floating ships. Release. Let go. Spirit provides all you need to know. Give thanks. Rejoice. Suffering ends when you tune in to God's voice. True understanding pacifies your brain. You regain your eternal being when you consciously face your pain. Maintain your devotion to awaken new seeing. All fear eliminated with right thinking. That sinking restlessness banished as you soar into eternity like an eagle. Divine decadence. Breathe consciously, letting the essence of the divine caress the spaces between vertebrae along your spine. Eat mindfully, savoring the sweetness of sacred sustenance and the completeness of purebred piquant romance. Pray ceaselessly, creating holiness in every moment through your intention to simply be. Royalty. Today is the celebration of a new birth, a vast reservoir of self-love on earth. No longer bowing my head to fit in with sheep. The promises to myself are the ones that I keep. The keys to awakening were found deep in the dark. Gut-wrenching wounds were triggered to break open my heart. Every toxic emotion concealed, a trauma to be witnessed, held, and healed. Underneath layers of pain was strength, clarity, and the unwritten rules of the game. Forgiveness is one of the highest laws that softens bitterness out of clenched jaws. No longer carrying the weight of shame, only my pure heart, ready to serve, remains. I release all that does not honor me as king. Knowing a new age of harmony is the gift that I bring. Energy reserved for conscious creation. Channeling visionary art for the world's elevation. Selfless. What will you make of this wondrous day? The whole universe excitedly invites you to play. The possibilities of expression know no limits. Even though it's illusion, God longs to express pure love in it. Will you be of service and open your heart? It's a great remedy when things fall apart. If you want to ascend and make your soul feel lighter, focus on how you can make just one person's day brighter. Starseed. This road has been so long, and yet here I am, slowing down to deepen into the now. You wouldn't believe the trials I have lived through in order to heal my family line. I signed up for this human journey through three-dimensional space and time. Divine incarnation unfolding in dank darkness. Every trauma is a gift. Grace buried inside struggle like a sweet fruit hiding within a prickly shell. The precious nectar only available to those with perseverance and patience. With deep resolve and dynamic volition, not just to survive, but to thrive in the face of despair. I breathe in the scent of Shakti's hair and glide up the inner chamber of my double helix DNA. Everything burned away in the transformative fire of Ludus, Eros, and Agape. When I feel lost, I surrender to my knees, knowing breath is my greatest friend, ally, and bringer of peace. I find strength in my scars, combining the human with the eternal being formed from the stars. Tiny totems. A hummingbird crossed my path on her way to a daisy. Her wings shuttled levity into my soul. She turned to face me and asked, "Where is your joy?" I smiled and accepted the challenge to create it. For what is enlightenment without exuberance? Wasted potential crushes your spirit, so now I vow to exercise it. Dancing divinity, gleefully expressing infinity. Oceanic reflections. Breathe in. It's time to begin again. Breathe out. There's nothing you can't live without. All the things you love are reflections from within. Take refuge in the spirit housed by your sensitive skin. You were a prince riding a tidal wave. Now you're waking up to the truth that your senses kept you a slave. Cravings rooted in desire, healed by connection to self. Wisdom awakened by fire. You now possess a king's wealth. Under Moroccan skies. Under Moroccan skies, I found peace. The incessant worries about the future ceased. Under Moroccan skies, I was blessed. The present moment proposed, and I said yes. Under Moroccan skies, I found God. When I caught eyes with strangers, they gave me a nod. And in those moments of transcendence, I knew the reasons behind everything I had been through. Before the radiant light faded away, he leaned in close with something to say. He said, "In order to embody your truest self, accept death and stop chasing wealth." As the unconditionally loving sun set, I knew this version of me was the best one yet. Stories behind the poems. This poem was also written on my meditation retreat that I took to Morocco with Light Watkins and a wonderful crew of people. I had reached an extraordinary level of consciousness by devoting myself to this rounding practice, which was an addition to the Vedic meditation practice I was already doing daily. We were eating delicious Moroccan food, doing yoga, and also having wisdom talks by Light that would shine insight on different aspects of our process. On one particular night, Light was telling us the story of Martin Luther King and how he used to shake because of the death threats and all the pressure he was under. And it was like a nervous tic. And he finally stopped shaking after years of doing it. And one of his friends asked him, "Why did you stop shaking?" And he said, "Because I accepted my peace with death." And I felt a calm come over me, not because I want to die, but because I recognize that there's a beauty in accepting your path and knowing that at a bigger level, you are eternal and your individual expression came here to embody and enact and live out a specific purpose. So knowing that you are more than just this one incarnation, you can take refuge in that and focus on whatever your purpose is in your lifetime. I feel like the beauty of that meditation retreat and the sweetness of the souls that I shared time with, and that food, that was the best food I ever had in my life. And I believe it was due to the level of presence that I was able to cultivate with the support of everyone there. Even though this wasn't the last poem written chronologically, it felt like the end of a certain level of awakening and the end of the journey that I had been on. So, thank you so much for listening to the audio version of From Infinity to Infinity. I hope that you enjoyed the story of transformation that was shared here. Thank you. Bless you. Peace.